fuck is up, y'all? I was ready today. I was paying attention. Let me give everybody 10 seconds to get here. No, what's going on, everybody? Hi. Welcome to this week's edition of Grown Talk with Goddess. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for listening, watching. Everybody out there, whether you be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or here on YouTube. Well, Truth under
I'm sorry,
Truth
I
Vibe.
was trying to prove sound because like people may not know like we're always trying to approve what we do. Those you guys who are watching, you notice the quality. We up to 1080p, 60 frames per second. We're good. So for those individuals who can't watch us, you're at work. We came up with another option for you guys to be able to tune in with us or listen to us even after the fact. You can go on any DSP. I think that's how DSS. I'm jacking it up. So let me just say it the way I normally say it because I can't do it like Jeff do. Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Spotify, like any of those portals where you listen to your normal podcasts, Anchor, Spreaker, we're there.
I'm so excited. Even though I'm a good look, so it would suck not to see me.
There you go.
You can
Especially with the hat. Killing them today, girl.
Yay! You know what? This came because
That BX shit right there.
yeah. I don't know. Bad hair day.
Yeah, I saw you posted something. You was asked a question.
About the gray hair.
Was it the gray hair or was it like your natural hair?
Okay. My own natural hair I've not permed in like a year. But I have noticed lately I'm starting to go very gray. Now, I was in a drought where I was not having sex at all. My whole pregnancy, I didn't have sex at all. I complained about it. In fact, the last 2 pregnancies, I didn't have sex because Delaney doesn't like sex during pregnancy. It's a mental thing.
Right.
But I didn't find out until after I had both of the kids during counseling.
Okay.
So now I knew that the pregnant body turned him off.
Oh, really?
But yeah, but had I have known that, I would have.
So it was the weight gain. Like
it wasn't the weight gain. It was just the idea that something else was inside of me. His something else that he put in there.
What's good, Project?
Just mentally didn't work with him. He didn't want to smush it. He didn't want to hurt it.
I understand where he's coming from, but at the end of the day, homie, pregnant box is the best box.
Y'all
baby.
try to tell him, man.
Split splash.
He
baby.
missed out.
Split splash.
He definitely missed out. But it's okay. It was better to have known. I was insecure the entire time. But I will say that since I've been on a sexcapade, I'm going gray.
Well, okay, listen. I ain't never been ashamed of my age, and I'm happy because I don't look it. Like, I'm 46. I got gray. But as the older you get, they go creep in there, young lady. And, I guess from the lady's standpoint, it may come off, not may, it comes off as something, a little different, I guess, from the female's perspective, because, it's always that thing, like you're not supposed to ask a woman how old she is. And
right.
You're not supposed to this, and you're not supposed to that. And, yeah, come on. Like, I especially like the ladies who don't look their age. Like, you don't look your age. And that's a beautiful thing.
Good. I feel it. I swear. Ever since I turned 39, my knee hurt. My left knee.
You know what that means. It means, it's time to get back in that gym. Real talk.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Stay like, hey, we not, the older you get, the bones ain't as stable as they used to be. So, what you got to do is you got to make sure you strengthen your bones, strengthen your body.
I'm going to have to do something because, I get up to like get out of bed and everything cracks. And I'm like, oh, shit. And the day after sex, I'm always in so much pain, like my entire body, like it's a full workout. And I don't like that.
You want that man to pound it out, you be talking all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all women think y'all slick. Y'all want to talk hella shit. You know what I mean?
I just want to be feeling
all that shit and then think we ain't going, remember that shit you said 2 hours ago? we get our female on Thursday at 2 o'clock. You know.
Yeah, I just, you know what? I don't mind if I feel pain all in the box area. That's okay.
Right.
But or in the ass. But I don't want to feel pain in my arms, back, and neck, and legs, and
Well, I
knees.
mean, I remember, like, depending on the positions you guys are doing and whatever, like, there's a lot of stress that can go on. This is why I tell, like, women, when you want, you doing a really forceful back shot, you got to extend and bend. You can't just lock your arms. That's how you get hurt, ladies. You got to make sure your arms got a little bend for that, you know what I mean?
You know what? I think I need to see a
What's
description
good,
or
Craig?
something. Hey, Craig, what's going on?
We just shooting the breeze right now, Craig. We ain't get into the topic, Maxon. Got us how her day was and all that.
Yeah.
She got the Bronx thing going, so I'm like, that's what's up right there.
Yo, this all stems from a bad hair day. Trust me.
Hey, have
But
more of those.
listen-
That should be a look, the tomboy look.
Oh, you know what? Maybe it will be. I got sweatpants on. Y'all can't even see the whole bottom part of my
Right.
outfit. I always make sure I keep from the boobs up looking decent, but I got joggers on and everything today, sneakers. I was half asleep. I was asleep. I'm tired. I had to get up and work this morning. And
Well, I mean, that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, especially right now, the way the economy is going right now, you have so many people
God.
that don't have jobs, and
It's so
going to get
sad.
worse the colder it's get. Tomorrow's the official day, fall. Summer's over, and today's weather really kind of showed us that the climate is changing.
Hell yeah.
And it looked like we're going to have a very, very bad weather. I mean,
yeah,
winter.
yeah.
And again, with a lot of businesses closing, you have a lot of people that don't have job opportunities. I will tell people this. If you are in wherever you at, there is an Amazon there. Amazon is hiring like crazy people. They cannot keep up
Right, with all of the
with all of the orders they're getting.
Yeah.
This is why they opened up so many locations, and Christmas season is coming up, and
Yep.
especially why especially because the fact that Black Friday has been canceled. A lot of people still don't like coming out the house, don't want to come out the
They
house.
canceled Black Friday?
Yeah.
Did they
not doing-
cancel
yeah.
Halloween?
Yeah, that's done.
Okay,
They're
I
not
kn-
having, I wouldn't have my kid going like the way shit going is.
Well, I told my kids Santa Claus died. So
ain't
Christmas
fucking
in
with
my Santa Claus had coronavirus. He didn't make it. He died from
You're
complications.
so disrespectful.
Yo, I told my kids that they were very upset. They were highly upset, but they'll get over
Bro,
it.
you disrespectful as hell.
Yeah, no, Santa Claus didn't make it.
I feel you.
So there's not gonna be a Christmas this year.
Well, I mean,
This year's
what
gonna be
what
about
it is,
family.
they don't want the crowds because
Right.
every year at a Walmart, somebody got trampled, someone's losing their life, someone's getting physically harmed. So for them to really get us to a point to where you can prevent that, so a lot of people are going to be ordering online, and it's peak season for online orders anyway.
Yes, it is.
So it's going to explode. So Amazon is hiring, and I think they start at 16 people.
And also Amazon will hire you to work from home too. They're the only job. Them and
Not okay, people. It depends on the job you're going to get. The positions they're going to be hiring for, they want you to help load the pick orders up and stuff for the carts,
Right.
for the drivers to deliver. So they do part-time people, so they ain't no full-time hours.
Right.
But you probably can get a couple of hours here and there. But hey, man, like $16 an hour to work 4 or 5 hours,
yeah.
compared to going someplace else where I think they're trying to, well, I don't think they tried to or they did yet. They're trying to raise the minimum wage up to 12 now from 11 or something like
Oh,
that.
good. Okay. All right.
And
Listen.
the Parkway just raised their prices. I was fucking mad.
I saw that. I
I
hopped
was
on
like-
the Parkway.
She still got her hand up. I'm like, yo, what shit? She said, look. I said,
65
holy
cents now.
shit.
Yo, listen.
No, I mean, the real ones, that's $190 now from $150.
Yeah.
And now you said the ones that get off is $90 instead of 50 cents. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I had to get off the Parkway the other day. Well, I had to get on the Parkway. Normally it's 50 cents, and nobody works there. So I always make sure I have 50 cents in the car to just throw in that little machine.
Exactly.
Now the motherfuckers is asking for 65 cents.
Crazy.
So I'm sitting there, digging in my purse. I don't want a ticket. Trying to find another 15-cent change. I couldn't find it, but I had no idea that the price had gone up, and I'm upset.
Yeah.
I'm very upset. That sucks. Oh, also, a lot of restaurants, too, pay attention to this. If you're going to eat out at a restaurant indoors, they're charging a 10% COVID tax.
Are you fucking
I
serious?
swear to God, they're charging you 10% on your ticket as a COVID tax for eating indoors.
See, now this hurts the wait staff.
It does because now there's gonna be less tip.
Right. So if I gotta pay 10% on top of it for the restaurant, and I still have to tip you.
Yep. We did Applebee's last night and we ate inside and we noticed a 10% COVID fee, for indoor dining.
I said, man, was the food the same? Was it different? Was the atmosphere in there different?
No, it was exactly the same.
All right, so like it wasn't like everybody was like, "Yo, we're indoors. There's a bunch of people around with
No.
masks off."
No, listen, everybody, while they were
I didn't
sitting.
get an invite to Applebee's. Just want to say that. Go ahead.
I'm going back to
I ain't
what?
trying to hear that shit. Yo.
No.
I ain't get an invite. They could use some chicken fingers and shit. You
Yeah,
know?
listen, my daughter does things on a whim. Like everything she
Okay.
wants. Yeah.
Okay.
Everything. I want Applebee's. I want Popeyes. So you got to take them to Applebee's. You got to do this.
Right.
Just try to make them happy.
I feel
But
you.
she
You're
went
right
back to work, and it was something small that she had asked for. So I said, all right, I got you. But it was nice in
I
there.
give her credit for standing back up, doing what you gotta do, keep that money flow, young lady. I fucks with you hard.
Yes. Yes. I was happy when she said to me, Mom, they called me back at Chuck E. Cheese and asked me to work. Now, Chuck E. Cheese would be probably one of the last places I would want to be right now. But, she's got her PPE. They care about the staff. They're taking care of the employees.
Well, how could you do? See, this is like I was always worried especially when it comes to like children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Children won't stay away from each other no matter what you try. They don't know
Exactly.
any better. And one kid just digged at his nose, scratched his bowl, digging his ass, and he got his hands all over your son's face or your daughter's face. It's crazy.
Or even a game at Chuck E. Cheese. And then you go and hop on that same exact game. I'm not trying
That is true, Craig. That is true. Craig made a great point.
Wow.
Some locations will let you work as long as you want, but they will only hire you as part-time, so they don't have to give you no benefits.
Yeah.
But if you could still get the 16 and still, get the 8 hours and get your 40, especially because it's seasonal, eat that money up.
Absolutely.
Good one, Craig.
Absolutely. Also, I just wanted to give a big shout out to my son, Jordan. He's turning 7 tomorrow. Happy
Nice.
birthday to him. And another big shout out to my big monster, Delaney. He's turning 48 tomorrow. Happy birthday
Happy
to him.
born. Happy born.
My 2 Virgos. And then that's it for Virgo season. It's going to be over.
All right, what kind of gifts you giving out? Don't try to smooth over it.
Jordan, we're taking him out to eat early tomorrow. So that, I'm sorry. We're taking him out for dinner late tomorrow. And I'll be in Brooklyn
What's
early
good, Tom?
tomorrow with the other kids to go see their dad. But Jordan just wanted to keep it simple. He goes, look, I want to go out to eat. And if you want to get me some Legos or something, I'm happy with that. He's the simple kid.
So, where you taking him? Like, what is he into as far as, like,
He really wanted to go to Urban Air over on Route 4, like the trampoline park.
Right.
But Urban Air is doing stuff like packages of like 15 and more for $1,200 for 3 hours of bouncing.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody fucking got time for that, and don't nobody got an extra $1,200.
They trying to accumulate.
So
But if he just wants to eat, where you gonna take him? Take him, somewhere decent.
He wants to go to his favorite restaurant, so I think we're doing Friendlies, which I don't like the idea of.
You know what's great about Friendlies? The ice cream. Like
but
that's what they put it on as they Sundays and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's for him. And the burgers are pretty decent, so
yeah, but you can't get a drink.
it ain't your day, punk ass mug.
Yeah, but if I'm out with all these fucking kids, I want a drink.
Well, this is why you bring a container. Hold on for a second. Let me go into the fridge real quick.
And thank you so much, Tony. I appreciate you pulling up.
You pull out your container.
I can't with him.
You pre-game your container. You put whatever you need to put in it. And you keep an extra bottle of water next to you so they think it's water.
Okay.
But it's actually like Tito's or 1800 tequila, the shit you like or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, you know
so
what?
you can get away with that.
I don't like 1800 tequila. I was given some, and then I was like sexually abused. I will not drink 1800 tequila anymore because, to be honest with you, I've been fucked up since that day.
Well, I mean, I say it's not for everybody. But again, like you don't want to drink like Tito's, even though it's vodka, you won't have that smell.
Yeah.
So like you can get away with it because like Miller's, they do this beautiful pink lemonade and Tito's.
Okay.
I'm taking a picture to the face.
Yo,
Fuck
I
the
haven't
glass.
been to
Don't even
Miller's.
bring me a glass. Nigga, give me a straw. I got the picture.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm going in.
How's the food at Miller's?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No. When Miller's first opened up, the food was high quality.
Mm-hmm.
And they did what normal franchises do. They know people are coming to watch the game, so the food doesn't have to be grade A. You're drinking, so you're going to tolerate the wings with sauce or whatever. But to me, the food quality went downhill.
Oh, shit. I've never been.
Your daughter works where, Craig? Which one? Let us know.
She work at Miller's?
We all going to go there. Where?
He said, his daughter work at Miller's or Friendly's?
Oh, yeah. Which one? But we'll go there. We'll make a nice fat check and hook her up with a mean tip.
Yes. As long as they're not charging a 10% COVID
Well, I remember
recovery
like,
fee.
I saw it at like another restaurant or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They hit us with the whole, but I'm a generous tipper anyway.
Okay.
But my problem and issue is the fact you're adding that on. That's not our fault.
Right.
And like, why would you put people in that situation to? I don't know. It's backwards to me.
Right. Yeah. Look, we all fucked up behind this whole thing anyway. And there are still states in the U.S. that are like seeing record number deaths, so they say, every day. We're in a better position now than what we were in.
Facts.
So you got to thank God for that. I hope it does not get bad here again. They anticipated to with the colder weather coming.
They're saying we're going to shut down again. So
Yeah.
that's the what they're looking at as what they figure is going to happen with the weather changing again. People start to get sick because again, this is flu season, people.
Yes, it is.
And flu kills more than anything.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of people that are put, have the symptoms of a flu, but it'll kind of cross over with COVID.
Right.
The next thing you know, it's on and popping. So they're saying that they will have to shut down again.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? It's anticipated for the kids to
Real
stop.
talk. Sorry, Craig
Go
said
ahead.
you could put Hennessy in a tea bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Hennessy and iced tea has the same complexion.
Yo, yes.
Yo, real talk,
Yes,
Craig.
it
You
does.
sound like you a motherfucking professional.
God have me fucked up somewhere. You know what?
Yeah, Craig
At
said
Friendly's.
Friendly's on 46.
Oh, his daughter works there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
So
I'll
you
be
can
there
go
tomorrow.
You go there and work that out, Craig, with Goddess, man. Make sure your daughter's a server, and they'll definitely take care of that young lady.
Absolutely. Yeah. We'll be there tomorrow for Jordan for his birthday. And
You bringing the whole gang?
yeah.
Oh shit, that's 400 niggas just up.
Yeah, word is born. So we're gonna be paying the fee, the tip for having over a certain amount of people at the table plus
Well, I mean,
a 10%
with that many
COVID
kids, your
fee.
bill's already two something.
Oh yeah, all the time. No matter where we go. We did IHOP for my birthday.
Oh,
And
damn.
I thank God Henry was like, you know what, I got everything. I'm like, you know what, I ain't even
You
fucking
bougie as
arguing.
hell. That shit was like 3 something. What up, Juju?
hey Zach, I'm glad you're here. So but
Yeah, rich motherfuckers going to IHOP for their birthdays, $400 thing.
I
and
love
it's nothing.
IHOP. That's
No,
one of my,
I mean it's okay. I can tolerate it. I mean, to me, like they had a battle on Facebook. Like, okay, Waffle House versus IHOP, but I like grits, and you can't find grits
Oh.
at every IHOP.
oh, yo, I have never had grits from IHOP before.
Right.
Never. But I've had some grits from the Waffle House. Yeah. Or was it Denny's? No, I think it was the Waffle House.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was Waffle House. And they were good.
Yeah,
I don't know
man.
how I would feel about grits from IHOP. IHOP is like white to me. And I don't really insinuate white with grits. I don't know.
I mean, Southern, man. Because, like, I ain't going front. When I was in Virginia, I would only go to this one particular Waffle House when the white lady cooked the grits.
You know
and she only
that.
had one tooth in her mouth. But her
can't.
motherfucking grits was the fucking bomb.
I'm not
Sorry.
eating from nowhere when niggas got one teeth in their mouth.
I don't man, that chick grits was phenomenal. And my mother was from Louisiana. She knew how to cook. So that white lady knew how to fix some fucking grits. Her one tooth.
I'm the person that will walk into like a McDonald's
Right.
and look in somebody's mouth, and if they teeth is fucked up or they got shit on their face, I'm
Right.
leaving.
They not cooking the
It
food.
don't
I
matter.
understand if it's the chef. Now I give you if it's the chef, but if it's not the chef, then yeah, we got to talk about that.
Bougie. There's no way. I'm scared. What if something fell out your mouth and fell in that food?
We're gonna have to hang out, Craig. You say you're a pro at smuggling. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, pro
You
at
know
what?
with a lot of restaurants though, real talk, because I took Michelle to some restaurant out in Moonachie.
Moonachie, yeah.
Not Moonachie, I apologize. Montclair.
Okay.
And it was this Creole Haitian restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Food was phenomenal. But they did BYOB. And the greatest thing about their restaurant is their restaurant was right next to a liquor store.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And I was like, I don't know if they worked something out with that liquor store to get a couple extra dollars or whatever. But me and Michelle bought 2 bottles just sitting there.
Yeah. That's how, what's the name is? Cuban Pete's. I can't stand Cuban Pete's because it's BYOB.
What was the name of it?
Cuban Pete's.
Okay.
Up there in Montclair.
All right.
It's, you know,
You
Cuban
gotta worry
food.
about a liquor license. Let people bring their own.
Bring your own shit, man.
Yeah.
You can leave the bottle there when it's empty, too.
All
They'll
you
get
gotta
rid
do
of
is
it.
come and drink. Now I'm really like shaky about that. Like especially because Thursday I went to my cousin's spot
Mm-hmm.
to watch the game.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he bought me some beer, and I'm drinking the beer. He was like, yo, you want the regulars? I'm like, I'm not getting in the car with fucking 2 beers. Every cop know that's a 6-pack. I get pulled over, they gonna be like, oh, you was drinking,
Oh,
huh?
yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
I was like, nah, I'll be back in a couple of weeks, you know what I mean? Just leave them there. I'll finish them off. You gotta get more, though.
All right. So,
Oh, Craig said they only serve grits in Newark airport. No, real talk, Craig. In the IHOP in Teaneck on Cedar Lane.
yeah, that's where I went for my birthday.
They serve grits there.
Yeah, they do.
So a couple other locations do it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about the one. I had IHOP in Patterson the other day because it's like not that far from my job.
Is that the one at the mall?
At the mall, yeah.
That's actually owned by a black guy,
Yeah.
young guy, real cool.
Mm-hmm. I think they do grits there too.
Yeah, you know they go do that. It's owned by a black person.
Yep. All right. So
All right.
I went a little crazy on this fetish post. Midweek, I was in Brooklyn, and I brought up the conversation a little bit. I don't know, a couple of y'all heard Delaney in the background, but I was on.
You went live?
I went live with
Okay.
with Tony. And Tony is so funny because he hit me up afterwards, and he's like, "Yo, why was Delaney so mad?" If you watch the live, you hear him in the background telling me, "Get
Well,
off."
I think it's like I know what your show, and I don't want to like waste the content, so I was like, okay. But he was in the back saying, "Get off."
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Get
See,
off.
Delaney, this is what you do. All right. The next time she go live, you want to get off. Pull your drawers down.
Yeah.
Walk in her live with your dick swinging, nigga. They'll cut that feed quick as shit.
They sure.
That's how you get off, homie.
You know what? He
Dick
probably
swinging.
He
That's how you get them off.
he do that shit too. His stupid ass. But Tony hit me up. I was like, why was he so angry? That's just him and how he
Well,
is.
I mean, you know, she did. He wanted her to pay attention or whatever. But I think what you can do is, try to get a conversation that he would find interesting and do a live with him.
Nothing. He finds nothing interesting.
No, he loves because he likes playing cards, so he likes playing spades.
Yes.
He likes doing certain things. So have a conversation with something that he finds interesting, and you will see the difference.
All right.
So what you would do is you could put because it's been posted already. So
Yeah.
you could get a bunch of different spade hands and say how many books can you get out of this?
Right.
And
Okay.
you may have fun with it. That'd be fun. He would love that.
Okay. I'll
It's
try
nothing
it.
sexual, nothing, and niggas take spades serious as shit.
Yes, they do.
You know.
Yes, they do.
So that I think you should do that.
Okay. Maybe I could catch him. I don't know how him and I work. We're completely opposite. We're both Virgo, but he's like real quiet and personal,
Well, it
and like
depends on when he was born in that month.
to himself. He's September 20th, and I'm August 30th.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like I always try to tell people, you got some people who's on the cusp of the last of the one coming in, and then the others who are full blown, and then you have the ones that tape off at the end. They Virgos into the next sign.
Right. He would. I don't know if he's a Libra. I mean, a Libra, my two
He
daughters,
sounds like a Libra.
Crip and Bree, they both Libras.
Crip,
Bad
Crip is
decision.
so quiet, yo. She
Yeah.
be like, you know, what I mean, you would think she would be more loud, but like, yeah,
Mm-mm.
they're quiet.
And
So
that's how Delaney
he's,
is too.
He's more of that lines, I would say.
He's more personal. Like Virgos to me are loud, we're obnoxious, we're like the life of the party and shit. He's the quiet one who don't like strip clubs, who don't watch porno. He's just very just like, eh. I'm the one that's like, yeah, turn up, turn up. I'm the
feel you.
fun one,
Right.
you know. And I don't know if he was ever different than how he is now.
Well, you gotta remember from a standpoint, and you know, I don't know if you did this show or not. Like, I think you might have touched on it, but like, you gotta remember, like, when you date, when you're one age and the person you date is another age, you
Yeah.
have to understand there's going to be a lapse in there. Like with me, like, you know, I couldn't date an 18-year-old. Like, I'm past that. Like, I remember one of my coworkers asked me to come through, so I grabbed Michelle. We drove an hour. We went there, and he kept asking me, "Yo, you okay?" I'm like, "Dogs, I'm good. Like, just because I'm not up doing cartwheels and backflips, don't mean I ain't good. Like, when I get up and walk my ass immediately out, then you know I'm not good. I'm enjoying my drink. I'm enjoying the atmosphere. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't have to be
Yeah. You know what? I think I did do a show on age difference, and
I don't remember that. I think you touched on it, but I don't think we did like a true show on that.
I did. I had the black guy with the bald head holding the lady with the wrap on her head, and it was about age difference. Like, what's the biggest age
You
difference you've
sure
ever?
enough did.
Yeah.
Sure enough did. Okay, my bad.
He's 9 years older than me.
Right, and that's what I'm
So-
saying. Like, so the things you're trying or you will experience, he's already experienced it.
Yeah,
Like,
but
we
that's
moved
fucking
past
whack.
Ain't fucking whack.
He
Nobody
knew what he
tell-
was getting into when he
So did
when he
fucking
seen this
you.
little young wop coming over here.
So did you.
When we met, he was 45 and I was 36.
Hey, you
And
knew. You knew.
You know, now he's 48 and I'm 39. And it's like he knew. He
Oh, you know, he fine in his skin, just like you
Listen,
fine in yours.
listen.
But you trying to include him in something he don't want to be included in.
Anybody got time for this? And I called him a prude. I don't know if you've seen the post I put up on Facebook, but I sent him a message like, yo, I want to suck your dick, and if you wasn't such a prude, I'd be doing this every day and fucking you. And instead of him engaging in me, he just said, I love you.
But that's the greatest thing about it.
No.
Like, my thing is this, like, and that's what I tell
He a prude.
women all the time.
Time for this.
Most women think their best features are their physical attributes. But at the end of the day, we have to conversate at some point in time. So you taking that back photos so a nigga can see your ass like I'm the bomb and you don't know shit, you got to get past that. Okay, you got a fat ass. So does a gazillion other bitches.
Right.
You got big titties. So does a gazillion other chicks.
Mm-hmm.
And you know me, I don't care how any women feels about it. You got a hole. Men are the one with powers. We the ones that come in different shapes and sizes. We're the ones that have to stay erect. So, everything falls on us.
Right. I mean, but not every hole is the same.
It's a hole.
I have a special hole.
You have some that know how to move, some don't. Some wash their ass, some don't.
Yo, I'm a perfection at Kegels, okay? I could do a Kegel perfectly, 100 Kegels. I normally do at least 100 a day. But, I mean, there's not a person in this world who cannot automatically assume, being that I got so many kids, that I got good pussy. It's just the truth. That's just how it works.
Well, no, that's what the real talk, though. When you see a chick and she got hella kids, the first thing is going through your mind, her box might be fire. That nigga can't stay up. Like, it was some shit some comedians did they showed up to a white family's home for Thanksgiving,
Uh-huh.
and they had, I'm not even lying, they had like 10 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that nigga can't stay off of her ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that shit is phenomenal.
So that's what it is. Pull out game
And I ain't
of the
gonna
week.
front. I fucked a couple of chicks with mad kids. This shit's is phenomenal.
It's got to be for. I mean,
Gotta
for a
beat me
reason. The
off
nigga
of that
got to
shit.
stay in there.
No, I mean, no,
You
it's a
pissing
good
me
thing.
off.
It's a good thing. Yeah.
Shit. All right. So getting back to my Facebook post.
Oh, you got a lot of comments.
I sure
you
did.
got a lot of comments.
This blew up, and I have fun with this. I wanted to know about crazy fetishes. Has anyone ever been with somebody that requires crazy acts during or before sex? I said discussion post and the topic of my show tonight. Speak up. So I wanted to hear anything crazy, anything abnormal. My friend Jaquan Lewis, me and him talk like almost every day. I get a good morning text message from my friend almost every single morning. I know he has a foot fetish. He's really big on feet.
Okay.
He loves to see all different types of feet. Shout out to Richard Walls, who has been very desperately trying to get my attention for the past couple of weeks.
I ain't gonna put him on blast like that, though.
If you go on my Facebook page, he actually makes a post for me every morning. Good morning, Kara.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Why you gonna put that man on blast?
It's the truth. Listen, I made
I
it.
ain't saying it ain't true. We put my man like he thirsty.
He is. I made a video. I made a video, like a sexual video, of me and Delaney, and he wanted to see it. So I sent it, and ever since then, I've been getting a good morning and all this.
Why would you do that though?
Listen.
Why would you send? That's out of bounds right there.
He asked for it. I
Ain't
sent
got
it.
nothing to do with it.
Yo, first of all, you would have never even known who it was in the video if I didn't say it.
No, but I'm saying, but
It
it
highlights-
can see you.
It highlights me and my skill. I'm very
Right, but
fucking
at the
proud
end
of
the
it.
Day, no one other than the person you're dealing with should know your skills.
Yo, it's going on my OnlyFans anyway.
It don't make a difference. Yeah, he ain't gonna let you get one. But it's just like we talked
No,
about
no.
before.
It's a go now.
Okay,
We
congrats. It's just
yeah.
like we talked before. Like, for instance, like Cardi and Megan Thee Stallion made this video, and they have toxic relationships. They've always had toxic relationships. So at the end of the day, with all that wet pussy, what else is there to offer besides that? You know, you got a man who can't stop cheating on you. So as good as your pussy is, something else is missing.
Well-
the fact that this nigga keep cheating on you, and the fact that nigga shot you, allegedly. How good is your pussy if a nigga pull out a gun?
Well, here's the thing with Megan Thee Stallion. She's a man and she has dick and balls. So I think Tory Lanez.
That's a bad bitch. I ain't gonna front.
I think Tory Lanez seen that dick, and that's not a bitch. That's a man. I think Tory Lanez.
Exactly, Kara. Tone.
Tory Lanez seen that dick and was like, fuck this, and shot the
He been
bitch.
smashing her for a while. I think Megan is one of the most attractive women in the world because, like, she rarely wears makeup, but there's a lot out there without her makeup, and her body is natural. And, like, she's not a little girl. I think she's, like, your height, maybe a little taller than you.
Man, Megan is like 6'4".
Like, nah, she ain't that big.
Yeah, she tall.
So, I mean, like,
Ain't
I
nobody
love
calling
the
themselves
fact
a
that she's
stallion
able to-
5'8".
She's able to have that. She's like 5'11", some shit like that. But, like,
Yeah,
she's
she's like
able to
6'4".
have that that same style and same, swagger at the height she has. I like that about her. But at the end of the day, what unfortunately a lot of women are failing to understand, after I nut, what else is it? We have to be able to do something other than fuck. If not, I'm going to go over here to the chick who actually listened to me when I was going through the issue of problem. So, all right, let's go comments.
All right, so some of the comments on this post. I made a comment that. Oh no, I'm sorry, Richard Walls. I was talking about him. He said that one of his fetish. It's not his fetish, but he had a woman that wanted him to slap her, and not a slap, but a slap, like during sex.
Yeah.
She wanted to get slapped up.
Yeah,
And I asked him.
I
I
met
said,
one chick that wanted to be roughed up. It scared me.
really?
Yeah.
I asked him. I said, slap with the hands, and he said yes. And he says, won't have me brought up on charges.
Exactly. That's why I stopped fucking with it, because it scared me. Now, real, like, she, like, in order for her to get aroused, she had to be roughed the fuck up.
Oh my God.
I'm like, okay. In the back of my mind, I was like, this chick was raped by her father. Dead serious. I was like, you really been through something traumatic for you to be like, I have to have someone fuck me
Slap
up like that.
Yo, you know what though? Okay, I'll get into my story later. I said that I was gonna need to have somebody Spanish report to the post because I heard Spanish women like to have their mouth spit in.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay,
Not just Spanish women.
who
Here's my
else?
thing. There's a lot of women.
White
like
women?
There's
Because
a
they
lot
the
of women.
only nasty motherfuckers. White and
Crazy?
Spanish.
I ain't gonna say which one, but one of my kids' mothers had a good thing about that.
Spitting in the mouth?
Yeah.
Yo, do you know how many germs are in somebody's
You
mouth?
licking assholes. You talking about spit?
Yo, listen. If the asshole,
Listen, what?
if the asshole is clean, fresh out the tub,
That ain't got nothing
absolutely,
to do
I
with
will
it.
stick my tongue
You
in his
licking
ass,
an
100%.
asshole And you worried
Clean.
about spit?
Clean, yes. Yo, saliva. You know how many germs you have on your teeth alone? On your
Understand.
teeth.
You gonna be germs on the anus alone?
Not after it's been cleaned.
Man, listen.
You probably have more germs in and around a vagina than you do an
For
anus
those
after it's
true
been
people
cleaned.
in the relationships, a show of hands, how many actually have the opportunity to take a shower before you fuck? Doesn't happen.
Every fucking time.
Well, no, because y'all live at different places. But if you lived in the same place, there gonna be a lot of times you get your back broke when you ain't get the opportunity to take a shower.
I'm not eating ass unless we're doing it right out of the shower. Straight up.
You ain't got a true relationship.
Straight up. I'm not eating no dirty ass.
You gotta know your person.
Yo, listen. Delaney happens to like his balls sucked on and licked on a lot better than he likes his dick being sucked.
Right.
So therefore, you're not gonna give me no fucking rotten ass balls to.
Ain't no rotten. Here's what I try to explain to people. Everybody has their own scent, their own body. Like there's only one chick I've ever dealt with that literally didn't have to take a shower because her body didn't perspire. I mean, she was very clean. She always took showers, but she didn't have to wear deodorant because her body didn't. Like she could have ran because she liked to play basketball. She could have ran 3 full courts and her pussy would smell the same as if she didn't. Clean as a whistle.
That's nasty. But Whitney Rodriguez, who is Hispanic, she was the one who said that Spanish women do like to have their mouths spit in, and that it gives their partner full control. Full control of what?
Here's the thing, especially from a man's perspective, for women who really want to be dominated.
I'm gagging.
To have it and this is what I tell people all the time. To actually have your man able to pull your hair, because ain't nothing in the world where a man's able to grab and shift while you can look at him while he's busting your ass and you gotta look back at him and he got that look on his face. Yeah, bitch. You know what I mean? So it's different when you deal with different women who have, a hair.
Okay, but how do you give someone full control by allowing them to spit in your mouth? She said it's full control without restraints. And I responded back to her, that's fully nasty. The mouth is full of germs.
Fuck out of here. Shout out to Shorty. That means she let a nigga nut in her mouth all day long.
Yeah. Shout out to...
You go down on your man, but you'll let him bust in your mouth?
No.
Oh, man, stop sucking dick then.
Okay,
right,
wait. Let me say something just
Stop
real
sucking.
quick. Let me just say something real quick.
Yes.
If he's going to bust in my mouth, then that's fine. But I much rather have it all over my face.
Nah.
I'm on take pictures of that shit dripping off my chin,
Nah.
the tip of my nose, like that. That to me is just sexy
I want you to show
as
it
hell.
to me, and then I want you to swallow it, bitch.
Ew.
Thank you very much, and then I'll kiss you in the mouth.
Yo, some of that shit be fucking awkward tasting and really thick. And I know a guy
It's
who
like you go down on the chick and she tongue kiss you afterwards. She's tasting herself, just like you taste yourself. Either you clean, you're not.
I'm talking about the cum be thick, like thick. It's not all the same consistency. Like if it's more of like that milky thin, then I can get it down.
But Toad's stupid.
That
Toad
shit is
says
thick.
a collection of someone else's saliva bet not come nowhere near my face.
I don't even like for niggas to spit on my pussy before they eat it. I don't want to get spit on anywhere. Nowhere.
Now, I don't mind him while he's sucking you and he has your juices in his mouth and he lets it fall back on your vagina and suck it back up. Just like a chick who's going down on a dude and she got all that shit in the mouth. She spit on it and sop it back up.
That's nasty.
That's how bitches get married right there.
Yo,
If you want a nigga to marry you, do that, shorty.
Listen. I tell you what, I have a bad gag reflex, as is.
Inhale.
I have a bad gag reflex.
No, I'm serious. Women, if you have a gag reflex,
Bad.
when you get to the point to where it's here, inhale. You won't gag. Inhale.
I'll try it.
You won't gag.
I'll
You can
try
fuck
it.
when he's packing. Inhale.
I will definitely try it. Like, there's nothing worse than letting a nigga
Yeah,
fuck
inhale.
your
You
face
good.
and you can't breathe and you can't tell him you can't breathe because.
Inhale. You
But if
inhale
he's
'cause,
fucking your face,
if
you're not.
I breathe right now. Go. See, you opened up your esophagus. You just opened up all the way. Like,
Yeah.
especially when you go to the doctor, they tell you inhale because they want your lungs fully open.
Yeah.
Your esophagus fully open.
Yeah.
Inhale, boo boo. Inhale.
Shout out to Zach.
Yeah.
He says, I love giving facials, especially if she wears glasses.
Yo, real talk, yo. A chick that would wear glasses, yes, it's a good one. That's a good one.
Too much. Shout out to Ray P. She said, wait, the fucking glasses on, though?
Yep.
And he says it adds to it.
Yes,
and
it
she
does.
responded, I
It's
broke
a visual thing. It's just like, wearing it's just like wearing lingerie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The glass is like it's another piece of clothing.
Man, ain't nothing on my damn glasses. She said, I broke a pair of glasses once during sex. Ever since I made
That
sure to
nigga
take
was
them
busting
off.
her ass. Go ahead,
Uh-huh.
shorty.
She said, my frames be like $500, so I can't keep breaking them like that.
I don't know where the fuck you going for your frames, but okay.
Yeah. Zach says, I can see enough to do what I got to do. He is too much. He also says, another one, I love to skeet and come on asshole. Not in asshole, on it.
Nah, it's whack.
Or
You
to
gotta
watch
come
it drip
in
down.
and watch it push out.
Yo, there is nothing worse. Nothing. Well, first of all, I would just like to say that I've never had anal sex before.
She lying.
I'm saving that for my husband for our wedding night.
If
'Cause
y'all believe that shit, tune off right now.
I don't have anything else.
Y'all believe that shit if y'all want.
I don't have anything else to offer my husband.
Please tell me
So
y'all
I'm-
don't believe that shit.
It's the truth. I've never had anal sex before.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you say.
Never. I've never done it. Never done it.
believe in
I'm
this
saving my booty hole for my marriage.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's nothing you can say.
But I will say that in cases where you do have cum in your ass, I can imagine that would be a horrible feeling because it would be like you were almost shitting diarrhea.
You push it out. That's a great sign to see that shit just flowing out of the butthole.
You know, cream pie me at the coochie, not the
I'm
ass.
good. That's normal.
Shout out to Garrett Suber. And now his comment
Let's go.
had me like bugging the fuck out. He says, I know someone who likes to get raped. And I don't mean rough sex. I mean, she would deliberately put herself in situations and facilitate her own rapes over and over.
This is a young lady that was sexually assaulted by someone very close to her. Father, uncle, mother. Those are the only way those fetishes spew up.
I had to ask him. I said, like, what kind of situations? I don't know if I should laugh or cry. Because you gotta kind of look at somebody sideways who actually likes to
Not
be
really.
raped.
All right, so...
But I have my nights where I'm just like, yo, Delaney, tie me up. Don't let me, make it tight. Don't let me get out and just manhandle me.
Right.
No matter how much I scream or you see me crying,
Right.
I want you to choke me. I want you to grab me. Like we have nights like that.
Right.
But rape, I also want him to forcefully fuck me in the ass too.
Right.
Like when it does happen for the first time,
Right.
I want him to
Yeah,
forcefully.
as she smiles. Yeah.
Yo, because
Yeah, right.
I've never done it. I'm dead
Right,
serious.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I've never done anal.
I don't give a fuck what you say.
I'm dead
But
serious.
at the end of the day, again, where we talked about, like, similar to you growing up with two parents in a household that didn't have love for each other.
Right.
This is a person who grew up being sexually assaulted by people that she thought loved her.
Right.
And this is the only way she can associate any kind of love is by being sexually assaulted.
I asked him, to elaborate, he said, like the typical things that would happen to women, they were actually when they're actually assaulted. She likes to get drunk, go home with strangers, and things like that. She purposely does it with the hope that they will rape her. And
That young lady need counseling,
I told her, I
and I
said, this might
guarantee
be
you,
a
she
mental
probably
issue.
beautiful as hell.
So I asked him to tell me more. He said like she would go through the whole foreplay, suck dick and all, but when it comes down to penetrate, she'll act like she wants to stop. And I told him, I said, yeah, that's mental. And he said that she's even made videos and bragged about it.
Yeah, she
Past tense.
somebody in that household fucked with her when she was growing up.
So I had to ask, because I needed to know, was this woman white? And he says, of course she was. And she used to do this with black and Puerto Rican men all the time.
I mean, if I was you, I would see if I could get in contact with her directly. Bring her on.
He said I can recall she even got brutalized once and bragged about it.
Yeah, you need to bring in here.
She had a bad habit while chilling with niggas, calling them nigger to piss them off and get the ball rolling. As far as I know, she never called no police or nothing. It was like an adventure for her. He said he used to hang out with sadistic people a lot back in the day. That's crazy. Listen, I happen to like if a man is on top of me for him to choke me down to the bed.
Right.
If he's up on top of me, like I want the weight of both hands
body,
around my
right,
neck
right,
during
right.
sex. I like that. But to rape me or to tell a nigga like, yo, you're gonna rape me. I don't know if I could fathom that.
Well, I mean, again, it's strange to you because of the way you were raised. But I'm telling you, this young lady, her father, her mother, it may even be her brother, but someone close to that young lady raped her. Facts.
That's crazy. That's so crazy.
No, I agree with you.
Shout out to Tony. He says, I just have a big booty and big titty fetish. Nothing too crazy. Sorry, my answer is so mundane. Well, it's about time. It's not a fucking essay. Thank you, Tony.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, what you into is what you into, homie. Don't
Right.
be ashamed of it.
Right. Shout out to Jermaine Jamlacroc. He says, I got a skirt fetish. Ain't nothing like seeing some beautiful legs and thighs. Also, a slight bondage fetish that I have done with my wife during a massage session and spanking section. He says, plus, I got a midget fetish. Don't know why, but I've always wanted to pick a motherfucker up and flip her around and slam him out on the meat. Shrug.
Get you a short girl.
Well, goddamn, midgets. Shout out to Princess Manolo. She says, I'm just seeing this post. I had to say that I have a clit fetish, but I've been controlling it since 2017.
Click fetish.
Yeah, she says, I love women, and I love women. She said, I love women, and I love that one button that turns them on. Ow. Ow. I see her completely differently.
She don't know how to eat box if that's all she pay attention to is a clit.
I don't. Wait. You don't need to pay attention to shit else when you having the box licked.
You're a poor child.
You better stay the fuck away from that hole.
You poor child.
I don't need no tongue in my hole.
Nobody
You
said
better
no-
focus on that clit.
Nobody said all that.
Okay.
It's called a vagina. You gotta pay attention to the entire vagina. The
I don't-
lips, the clit.
I don't need nothing but my clit touch when it's being licked.
Poor child. You gotta tell Delaney step it up on me.
Oh, he did my shit from behind the other day. I was like, ah!
Well, that's what I tell him. Like, if you're gonna eat a girl out, it's gotta be from behind because the asshole
Yeah.
is there too. But
Yeah.
what you gotta do, Delaney, you gotta do it with ice cream.
Yo, you just fucking revealed my fetish.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's what it is. It's not with ice cream, but I love and enjoy having my pussy eaten with an ice cube in the mouth.
Oh, you like the thunder and lightning? I used to call.
Gotta do it.
I used to call it thunder and lightning.
Okay.
Quiet storm, hot and cold.
Gotta do it.
I feel you.
Got to do it. If you're gonna eat Goddess, aka or Kara Jones, aka Goddess pussy, you gotta have some ice in your mouth, man. And that's always been very big for
Okay.
me.
Okay.
You know, that and one of my baby fathers had a fetish, and I won't say which one, where he needed to eat my box while I was on my period. It was a must. He had no issues with it.
Okay, homie.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
It was something that,
Alrighty.
yes, it was something that he enjoyed doing very much so. And
Now, I'd give it to you if you're at least eating the outside, but if you go hard on the inside,
yeah, he used to love to have a pool of blood sitting right on his tongue.
well, what I tell people at the end of the day, like you can't, because I used to drink blood back in the days
Mm-hmm.
with the young ladies I used to deal with. Like you can only swallow but so much iron before you wind up hurting yourself.
Yeah.
So be real careful if that's your fetish.
Yep. All right, let's see. Oh, and I commented back to Princess Manolo for her comment. What? You know you done fucked up, right? Shut up, Tony. How? Yo, he's a mess. Shout out to Danielle Cherie. She said that she's into BDSM. Oh, Tony said
Craig
he's
say
gonna
he has a leg fetish.
legs.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm
Ain't
For
that like
me-
some fine, pretty ass legs? Yeah,
I like to see a bow-legged guy. Like your legs, truth, are sexy as hell.
I ain't bow legged.
The way you walk, the way
Yeah. Yeah.
you know how you look,
Yeah, pretty much.
and I'm quite sure you've heard it before. I don't think it's a
Nah, not
bow-legged thing.
I'm unattractive. People don't talk to me.
Yo, his legs go like this, y'all. I don't know what you, I don't know what you call it, but he's got the cutest
I'm
little
bow-legged,
walk.
I'm bow-legged.
Yeah.
Oh, listen to guys. I'm unattractive. Nobody try to talk to me.
He lying. He got
I gotta
cute,
scare a girl to talk to me.
cute little legs and walk. He does, and he know he do. I'm sure he's heard it. But I'm into that too. You know, if it's a good thing,
Right.
You know. Oh, Tony is texting me throughout my whole show.
He always does.
He always does. He's a sweetheart. And believe it or not, that was it with the comments on that post.
No problem.
But
Okay, I have fetishes, but
go ahead. Tell me about your fetish. I need to hear this. I'm taking notes.
One of my fetish, obviously, is I love to eat box. But it's not like your normal eat box.
Okay.
I like to have a female ride my face. So if she's right, because I'm attracted to like unique bodies, so they gotta have nice nipples and stuff. So while she's riding my face, I'm staring at the pretty face, I'm staring at the nice nipples, and that turns me on. So
Okay.
it's not just like eating box. Like you gotta ride my face. Cause like at one chick I was like, exactly, Tom. I said to a shorty, I'm like, yo, do you ride my face for a good 35 to 45 minutes? And she looked at me, I'm dead ass serious. Like, you looking really scrumptious right now. I have a foot fetish, and it's not like feet, it's feet and shoes. Like, you find me a chick with some nice legs and that can rock some nice heels, I'm all over them like white on rice.
Okay.
Another one of my fetishes is unique nipples. I love unique nipples.
Okay.
It can't be just like regular. It's not really like a turn on to me. Like, gotta have some like big long nipples, nice Oreos or whatever the fuck you call them shits. Areolas.
Cheerios.
Yeah. That's just pretty much it.
Okay.
Like I said, oh yeah, and when you find someone that's yours, like your boo boo, you can't do this to every chick. You gotta eat them out. Lay them flat on the bed. Put a pillow under their hips so the butt is pushed up. You get your favorite ice cream. You put it on the top of the crack of the ass, and you gotta be very patient, gentlemen. You gotta wait for it to melt. And as that shit is melting, grind down the crack of that ass and then that box, and you just lick that shit dry. I guarantee you she ain't going nowhere.
See, I'm lactose intolerant.
You ain't eating it, he is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Okay.
You not eating it, he is. This is his fetish. Or, fellas, again, if you want to be dominated in the bedroom, all right, fellas, it's called the Amazon. All right? This is when you're on your back, your feet are in the air, and the lady gets on top of you. It's like when you're doing the doggy
Yeah.
style, but you're standing up, just hiding over. So her legs is down. She's sitting on your thighs. You're in her, and she has full control. She's controlling your legs, so she can do it frontwards or backwards. Only let a woman do it that you really fuck with. Don't let no random bitch do it to you.
The Amazon.
The Amazon, look it up. And it's where the woman. I'm sorry, like as a dude, there's nothing you can do. You can't. You're not grabbing titties. You're fully disabled because you're on your back and your knees are literally in your chest. You can't move. Woman has full control. So if she's good at moving her hips, that's something you want to film.
Hey.
Look that up. If you want to put something on the page, put the Amazon on there.
All right. I don't know if this with me is like a real fetish, but I love the hard task of being able to put two balls in my mouth at the same time.
You like the challenge.
I like the challenge.
Anything challenging, okay.
Yeah. Sexually. Like,
yeah.
They come in all different shapes and sizes and stuff. Some sag.
Yeah.
Some are a little tight.
Yeah, you got dudes that ball sag, some don't.
I like to be able to put both of them in my mouth at once.
Right.
And the way I lick them is to have one on each side of the cheek and just like
lick in the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah.
If I can accomplish that, that makes me very happy during sex. I can't do that with everybody.
I'm not a fan of the ball licking, but
no.
I don't know, it's because like this girl, like she sucked my balls a little too hard, and like it kind of like drew me off.
You haven't had anybody else do it?
Yeah, but ball lick is just not my thing.
Really? Yo, listen, I get excited because I see how excited it makes him feel.
Right.
I honestly think he likes that more than getting his dick sucked.
Like everybody's different.
Right.
Like me, like I don't like a woman to look up at me while she's sucking my dick.
I'm done. Who doesn't like that eye contact? That's the
like what the fuck? What do you fuck you want me to say? Good job? High five? Bitch, keep sucking my dick.
It's just sexy.
I need you to concentrate. I need you. When I'm eating your box, I'm not looking up at you. I'm concentrating on my job.
You should be, there is nothing that makes me
if you eat a girl out while she in the
harder.
doggy style, you can feel her body shift where she trying to figure out what the fuck you doing back there because she ain't never feel like that before her life.
Right. But still, eye contact is very important.
Except it might be for other people.
I'll be looking down there
especially
like
if you got a chick with some great colored eyes or nice slanted eyes, or you think that young lady's eyes is beautiful, then that works for you. But I've messed with a chick with hazel eyes. I messed like my ex-wife. She didn't have a color. Her eyes literally changed with the season.
Okay.
One time it was blue. Sometimes it's hazel. Sometimes it's green. Her eyes literally changed with the seasons. So I had it all, and it just didn't do it for me.
Listen, if you're eating my box and I look down and you're not looking at me, it's not going to work. I'm going to be instantly drawn off. And while I'm sucking dick, I'm definitely looking at you, looking at me, and that's making me even more amped to
I'm good.
keep doing what I got to do.
If you see my head, my eyes roll back in my head, you good. There's only one chick to this day I won't let suck my dick.
Why? What'd she do? Bite it?
No, it was like she was so good at it. Like, all right, so
I can't.
I could not, like, I could stand up and get head from anybody but this girl. Every time she sucked
make your
my
legs
dick,
weak.
I forgot I was standing up, and I almost like died one time hitting my head on the fucking cabinet. And it didn't matter when she was doing it. I literally could not. It was just that phenomenal. And it wasn't just me, because she went a little wild in the hood. And every nigga said, yo, nigga, that head, nigga. Like, no, for real. Like, that fucking head, my nigga. And, like, I guarantee you she would put Superhead, all that shit to shame. She didn't do all that hand twisting shit, just straight with her mouth. The shit was so crazy, I put a flashlight in this bitch mouth. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I can't.
She understood the concept of sucking
dick.
not passing your mouth over.
When it's in there, you gotta suck on it. You can't just let it go in and out, in and out, in and out. But I feel you. I feel you. I mean,
So I mean, there's a dude because I know you originally started this one because of the whole Odell Beckham wanting to get shitted on,
yes.
and
Yes.
there are people out there that have that. It's really
Yeah.
big in Germany
Ew.
where people actually make someone have diarrhea and lick it. Yes, yes, it is. Yes.
Yo, I just felt like all of that.
You have others that want to pee in a chick's mouth, and some chicks will swallow it.
Yo, listen. I think with the right person, you can accomplish a lot.
I don't give a fuck who it is. I ain't pissing in no chick mouth.
With the right person, you guys can have a lot of fun.
Nah, I'm good.
I wouldn't mind getting pissed on.
No, I'm saying, but I'm talking about in your mouth.
No, not in the mouth.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, ain't nothing wrong with a fucking go in the shower.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm talking about in your mouth, and then like if it's like one of them random bitches you're not gonna kiss. I feel you, fellas. But if it's like wifey and you gonna kiss wifey, no, nigga. No.
Everybody was, oh, R. Kelly wants to pee on everybody and all this other stuff. It kind of made me feel like that's a dominating thing, like to get peed on, or for a man to pee on. It's like he's marking his territory.
I feel you on that. You know what I say about certain things? Men go like there are certain people, men, women too, who have certain fetishes, and the person they with isn't into that.
Mm-hmm.
So when they find someone who wants to do it, that's their obsession.
Mm-hmm.
That person turns into an obsession. That's how people get car notes and condos paid for.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what the fuck I need. Look, I've not been around the scene a lot, but I used to have an account on the fuck is it called? Sugar Daddy, sugardaddies.com.
Okay.
I met a lot of guys, and a lot of these older men seriously just like their whole life is about just a fetish and a fantasy.
Because they fucked up and married a chick who wasn't into it.
Into
like
none of
on
that shit.
Facebook, they posted it was a wife who caught her husband watching porn, but she didn't fuck her husband. They were at that age, and she thought just because we're married, it's been so long, I don't have to keep fucking you no more. I got you.
Right.
She wondered why the nigga kept stepping out, doing all kinds of crazy shit.
Right.
Like women, you gotta fuck till you die.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And shit, niggas need to do the same thing.
Facts.
Absolutely. Yo, the same thing you did to fucking get that person, you need to do to keep them.
Facts.
And it's important. But it's always good to spicing things up too a little bit. Like I wasn't that sexual in my relationship again for years. I got pregnant right away. So we got pregnant with Cairo and we just did not have sex the whole 9 months. And then I had Cairo, and then fucking 2 months later, I was pregnant with Egypt. And the first time we had sex again, afterwards, I got pregnant again. So I went.
I think your eggs is in the urethra. It's not in the tubes. Your eggs is right there waiting.
Yo, let me tell you something. A lot of thing that people don't realize is a woman that naturally craves like the feeling and the need of sex during the time of her ovulation will automatically get pregnant because
that's the main time to get it. Like, especially like during menstruation when your body hormones is all over the place. A lot of people, feel that it's okay to take the condom off or while she's having a menstruation to bust in her think she can't get pregnant.
It's very slim during menstruation, but it can happen.
Yes,
it could definitely happen.
I mean, with you, it probably like because Delaney breathe on you, like you know what I mean? And you pregnant, so like I think your shit is there in the urethra. It's not in the shaft, the tubes. Soon as the penis punctured, the eggs is right there. It was like, where is it?
Yo, it's so crazy. With Egypt, with Cairo, I didn't feel it. But when Egypt, as soon as that nigga fucking pulled his dick out, I was like, I'm pregnant. I already knew it. And 3 weeks later, I got a positive pregnancy test. I knew it. And it was just that one time after having Cairo, July 9th, I just came back from Disney on vacation with the kids. We had sex one time and I got pregnant. But, like when your body craves sex and you're not getting it all the time and then you finally do get it,
right?
It's very easy to get pregnant. Everything is sitting right there front and center waiting.
I agree with you.
So that's what happened with me. But, Shit happens. As far as fetishes go, as long as you're eating my coochie with some ice in your mouth, I'm sucking on your balls and I'm trying to put both of them in my mouth at the same time. And it's gonna be a good sexual experience with
Okay.
me. So that was my take on the fetish. But
There are a lot of other crazy ones that dudes like to get farted in their face.
yo, listen, I got a dude in my inbox every day begging me to peg him.
Yeah.
You know, like that's his big thing. He just messaged me like 5 minutes ago asking me when I'm gonna peg him.
I tell y'all this, fella, men and women out there, you're watching this. There's a movie out. It's called Young Friends Fucking. Watch that movie. Real
No, I
talk.
can't.
They had 4 different sexual experience. Friends trying to turn into relationships, co-workers, a guy who has a girl, they want to spice the marriage up. And there's one where the woman surprises her husband with a strap on. She wants to fuck him. And she's telling him it's just gonna be the tip. Fucking hilarious, people. What I mean, she wore his ass out, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen, if I end up pegging this dude that keeps begging me to peg him, and I'm sure he's gay. Well, I think he's bisexual.
I got you, Toe. Hit me up, man. You got my number. I got you.
Because he asked me to send him some titty pictures earlier. So I don't think he's gay if he wants to see my titties. But
Well, I mean, it's not the fact, like, especially now where with everything going on in life in these days, you have a lot of people who are able to be free and open with their sexuality. So for people, guys who want to be with men and be with women, you're able to survive in this day and age now. Where as far as 5 years ago, whether you still fuck pussy or not, the fact that you touched another man, you were still considered to be gay. So there are a lot of people out here that are able to be fully open and honest with their sexuality.
listen, do that, y'all. Do that. All right, guys. That was my show this week. I appreciate everybody from tuning in, who tuned in.
And fingers crossed we can get the topic from Goddess tomorrow so we can have a whole week to promote it.
Yo, shut.
Yep.
Yo, I went live on Tuesday telling everybody about my fetish topic.
And you got a couple of hits, but when you posted the word, so you got to do both.
Yeah. I see that. But we'll get it going. I got to think of a topic for next week. What do I want to talk about? We'll figure it out. But guys, thank you so much for tuning into this week's edition of Grown Talk with Goddess. As always, thank you, Truth, and thank you to everybody who is out there either watching or listening to me on one of our
Right, I was about to say again, for you individuals who are at work and you just want to put your buds or wireless headphones in and you still want to take a part of the show, you can log on to iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, look up True Vibe TV, any podcast stream, we're there, and you will be able to still listen to the show with along your day and still be a part of the crowd.
That's so dope. Even though I'm good to watch, I'd appreciate you listening to me too. It's all good. Guys, everybody enjoy their weekend. Stay safe out there. You know how to get in contact with me for those who do. Look out for my my topic for next week's show early this week. We'll get it done. Shut up. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.
BX all day, baby.